Incredibly sleek and minimal and yet surprisingly functional, the Kinto Travel Tumbler is made for those who appreciate good design and live a flexible lifestyle. I'm Ed from Rushfaster. We do guides and walkthroughs on all things carry, bringing you better gear just like in this video. So if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Let's get into the Kinto Travel Tumbler. The Travel Tumbler comes from Japanese brand Kinto, who have consistently designed and released good product. They predominantly make homeware and drinkwares, and they're one of those brands that strike the very delicate balance of form and function. And we're going to see that today with the Travel Tumbler. So the Kinto Travel Tumbler is a vacuum insulated tumbler. It's constructed of a high quality and durable 18/8 food grade stainless steel. It's also double walled here for excellent thermal retention. It will keep cold drinks under 8 degrees Celsius cold for 6 hours and hot drinks above 65 degrees Celsius hot for 6 hours. The outer is coated with a scratch resistant powder coat finish, which not only protects the tumbler but also gives it a tactile and grippy feel. And also, because of the double wall insulation, you won't experience any condensation or any water beading, which is really good. Other than that, there's not much else to the exterior of the tumbler, nice and minimal. There is just this small little branding element here at the bottom. Now, in terms of moving parts, we have what Kinto calls the lid, the cap, and the tumbler. The lid is what you'll usually be taking off to drink from this tumbler. It's got this kind of chamfered edge, which makes the tumbler unique in its form, but also makes it super easy to twist and take off. You'll begin to see that Kinto really takes into consideration ease of movement and ergonomics in all of their design details. Looking at the lid, we can see a screw thread here and a silicone ring here to keep a good tight thermal seal. You can actually pull that off to wash out individually as well. Next up we have the cap, and straight off you can see that it has this unique design to it. The drinking spout here is designed for maximum drinking pleasure. It's so weird to say that, but that's exactly what it is. The inner of the spout is completely different to everything else. It's a smooth polymer that is shaped to feel like you're drinking out of a glass or a mug. And you can see the screw thread is at the bottom so your mouth never touches it. Hopefully you can see this, but in the middle here is a little plate. And this plate is structured in a way to serve two purposes. One, to catch any ice from popping out or any other larger bits from falling out, like maybe pieces of lemon or any other fruits. But it's also been specifically designed for optimal drinking flow. You know those times where you've gone for a drink from your water bottle and then you've tilted too far back and then you've actually just spilt drink all over yourself? You know those times. How much of an idiot do you feel like? Doesn't happen with this tumbler. Optimal and precise drinking flow, meaning that you can sip or you can drink comfortably and stress-free from any angle. Now, underneath you have another silicone ring which you can detach for individual cleaning. The cap is actually what you take off to fill the tumbler. So say for instance you're loading up with pour over coffee, with water, with cold drip or juice or whatever, you can actually take both the lid and the cap off together. And the turning on this is all simple and smooth. On some other bottles you might find metal on metal rubbing against each other, and people find that feeling and that sound to be quite unpleasant. Here it's simple and smooth and really only requires 2 full turns, so it's nice and quick and easy. Looking at the tumbler itself, you can see the inside is nice and clean. The steel is an electro-polished steel, which means that it's odor and stain resistant. There's no metallic taste and residual flavors aren't imparted to the main body of liquid inside. The tumbler comes in 2 sizes. In the smaller one that we saw earlier, this is a 350ml tumbler, which is about 12 ounces, and then the bigger one, which is 500ml, which is about 17 ounces. Both of them fit comfortably in car cup holders, which is really good, and they also come in a variety of different colors as well. So if you're on the lookout for a new water bottle or you're looking for an insulated mug or tumbler, we're actually seeing a lot of people use this for their daily pour over coffee, so maybe that could be you. But if you like what you see here, if you appreciate good design, then you can get this tumbler from rushfaster.com. Check the link in the description. If you're not in Australia, also check the links in the description. There will be links for you as well. If you want to see more of our videos on other water bottles, click the links on the screen at the end of this video. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments what you think about this tumbler, and if you have any questions, also let us know in the comments. Feel free to let us know what you think we should review next, and as always, subscribe so that you can see more carry gear reviews and walkthroughs, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. This has been the Kinto Travel Tumbler. We'll see you in the next video.